What's up guys, you're watching Surgery Secrets. Before I get started with today's video, you guys already know what I'm about to say. Give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and I'm posting every single day until further notice. And I'll give you a little quick outfit of the day. So I'm wearing this little frame long sleeve little sweater. I'm wearing some Lululemon leggings, and then I recently bought my first pair of Birkenstocks, and I've been wearing them for 2 days in a row, and honestly, I can't believe nobody told me how great these are. They're actually really nice, and they're $45. That's pricey, but $45 for a plastic slide that I'm gonna get a lot. Like, I will see myself using these more than a Latino slides. Like, I like these a lot more than those. And then as far as my handbag, I'm wearing my Christian Dior book tote, and today's little car vlog is going to be a Q&A. So there's maybe 25-30 questions, and we're just going to be going through all of them one by one. I want to say I'm so sorry. I know I've been lacking a little bit. I've just been, all this has been getting to us, but oh my god guys, so at 4 in the morning, and Nordstrom started having this sale. I just checked and they had so much stuff, and I ordered literally so much stuff. So I'll show you what I ordered. So I ordered a Reformation blazer, a Nina Bean, I ordered all these nice tops, and I can't wait to get them. And then I ended up placing look, I bought so much stuff, and then I ended up placing another order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 other orders. I don't know if you guys watched my wish list video. I said that I wanted a Sandy Lane jacket. So one of the ones that I wanted, it was a vest. It ended up going on sale. So it was originally $475, and I got it for $112 with 48 cents. And I'll show you the picture of it right here. And I wanted this one during the holiday season. I was this close from buying it, so I got it for such a good deal. And then I ordered some Gani pants. I got a Tibby top. I got a Hugo Boss top, some Reformation. I got something from Gucci, some Patagonia. I just got a bunch of stuff, so I'm excited to see how all this stuff will be coming. I've just been ordering stuff online all the time, but I'm just a little crazy. But I mean, when it's such a good deal, you just have to buy it. And what I like about buying stuff from there is if it doesn't work out, sticker on the box and then just return it, or just return what you're not gonna keep. So free shipping and free returns. Honestly, you cannot beat that. Nowadays, you cannot beat free returns and free shipping. We're gonna start answering some of the questions. I will try to get through most of them, and yeah, so I basically asked them on Instagram, and I literally have the list of all the questions right here. So let's just go ahead and start. So first question that I see right here is, loving your content, keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's such a really sweet comment. Wasn't really a question, but it was a comment, and I'll take it. The next one is recommendations. Sometimes my Spanish is a little weird. Basically, he's saying, what recommendations para comprar mi primer bolso de diseñador. So for designer, I know I've been getting questions to do designer lists for handbags. I know I have all my contemporary lists. I will be making you about your first designer handbags, but I definitely believe your first handbag should be something that you would get a lot of wear out of, that would be super durable. So I would say something like nylon, maybe a Prada nylon bag with coated canvas would be really great. Anything that just will be really durable. I'm not really, yes, I cannot no como a certain specific bag. It's just there's so much bags that are out there, but I would just recommend para tu mi bolsa. My first bag was bag that was a durable material. So compras una bolsa que es very durable, para que te dura muchos años, and you can always have it. Get something that's very kind of classic as your base, and para que la puedas usarlo todos los días. And then if you want to start expanding, maybe getting suede bags or more novelty bags, you can kind of balance out everything. So that's what I recommend, is just to get something that wear really nicely. That I have is, ¿cuándo vienes para Europa? So when am I going to Europe again? I was gonna go to Europe in the summertime, but had to get canceled. So honestly, I don't really know when's the next time I'm gonna be going to Europe. If everything gets cleared up, I think I want to go to London again, and I would take a week or a week and a half, and I would definitely jump to different places. So I probably would go to London, I would probably go to Paris, and then I would probably go to Sweden, and then come back to the US, and then take a train to Heathrow, and then go back. Heathrow's the international airport in London, and then go back home, or I don't know, something like that, where I can kind of skip around for a week and a half, 2 weeks. I think that's what I would do next time. And instead of being in a hotel, I think I would do an Airbnb or something like that. I just to have a little bit more fun. But I think it's calmed down in the next 2 to 3 months. I will try to go during the fall. If not, definitely early 2021. You look so good with less facial hair. Thank you so much. I had to cut myself, so I wish I had facial hair now. But questions, some people love it and some people don't. For me, it's just like my mood. You guys already know, like it's just whatever vibe, como me siento, especially through my hair too. Sometimes I have my hair super long, sometimes I cut it super short. I think right now it's like a pretty good length. So yeah, I really like my hair length, but as far as my facial hair, I like it and I hate it. It comes in like stages, and that's how my life is. Like, one thing I like something, and then the other day I don't. So that's what's really great about like facial hair, is that you can shave it off and then it'll just grow back again. The same person also asked, am I dating anybody? So no, I'm not dating anybody. Question is, the previous video you did on being confident and comfortable touched right at my heart. Thank you, with a heart. And then I guess the person continued with, said, you have no idea how much strength and relief you gave me to be comfortable wearing ladies' handbags. So in regards to the video, it's a video about why I wear like women's ready-to-wear shoes, and you know, just fragrances and just a lot of stuff that is maybe not the status quo. And I did get a lot of emails about that one, about like that video, and I want to say thank you so much. Like I said, I've been getting asked to do that video for a while, and I just didn't know the way to go about it. But I just thought about, you know, doing like a car vlog and then just kind of like talking my feelings, and actually, instead of actually saying kind of like talk about, I mean, there were things that I wanted to get out of my chest, but I just wanted to talk and just let my feelings out and see how I feel. So that's what everything that I said from that video, and a lot of my videos, I just mean it from the heart. And thank you so much for that sweet comment, because it makes me know that there are people watching my videos that know value, or just getting, you know, maybe they need that one person to kind of boost them up to get up there. Because a lot of people, like I said, I don't know about this person, but you know, I know a lot of family members and some of my friends that they may not have the best support system at home. They may not have, you know, certain resources towards them. So if I can make a video making my subscribers feel good and to kind of have a more one-on-one interaction, I don't see the problem. That's something that I really like to do. So thank you so much for your beautiful, I really appreciate it. And if you need any help or anything, I'm always free on my DMs. And said, hi Sergio's Secret, I love your feed. Thank you so much, baby. Is my hometown. So my hometown, Irving, Texas. My hometown is Irving, Texas, which is Dallas, Fort Worth, in the middle, right by the airport. It's where I grew up. Always lived around the DFW area for most of my life. So yeah, you know what I was actually gonna do today? So you know Joe Exotic, right? Like Tiger King. I know where his pet store is, where he used to like own the pet store, maybe like 25 minutes away from my house. And I thought about going there, but I didn't know about like maybe if I could film, or it's obviously sit in the parking lot. I don't know if they maybe have the little shopping center kind of cut off, so I didn't want to risk it. But who knows, we may do a car vlog on Joe's Exotics original pet store, which I think would be so cool. And yeah, so Joe Exotics actually locked up, like I said, like 25 minutes away from my house, which is kind of changed documentary. He's like literally in Joe, like not that far away from my house. So topic on a lot of things, but I don't know, I just really like to talk. As for closet tour with organization secrets for your handbags and accessories. So I will be doing organization secrets and stuff like that. Right now my closet isn't where I want it to be, so I'm not going on this YouTube channel. I will be kind of showing you and expressing a lot more. It's just right now, very soon, I will be giving you a closet tour and like a home tour and like a room tour and an office tour, all that nice stuff. It's just right now weird about it, and hopefully you guys please understand that. Within the next 6 months you will probably see a closet tour and a room tour. It's just not right now, and who knows, it may be a lot more exciting for you guys to see it as, you know, my channel progresses. Thanks for asking that question, but I will be doing organization secrets and stuff like that. Question is, what designer undergarments do you like? Honestly, I think a lot of them are a waste of money, because basically it's cotton, and I don't know if it's, I know it's maybe too TMI, but for me, I definitely don't like to have the same undergarments for a certain amount of time, because myself spending the money on it right now, it's just because I would have to constantly keep replacing them, and I feel like that's money down the drain. So right now I'm just sticking to my basic Calvin Klein. Thank you so much for the question. What is my favorite bag currently? And it is the Prada multi-pochette without the strap. I just really like it. like this. As far as my designer, I really like the nylon, I really like the cliche. I do think it's worth the money. This is a classic style that I will never be getting rid of in my collection. It's just a very core style type of bag. And as far as my contemporary, I want to say my Coach Cassie in the cream color or my All Saints crossbody are probably my top 3 favorite bags in my collection currently. And yeah, I mean, but it always changes. Like tomorrow I could be obsessed with my book tote, or I can be obsessed with my saddlebag. It honestly depends with the outfit and the vibe, and you know, everything always changes for me like every single day. Like sometimes I feel like this, sometimes I feel like that, so it always depends. But yeah, for sure the Prada bag, and probably I want to say my Coach Cassie are my favorite bag currently as far as designer and contemporary. One of your favorite outfits you've ever worn? It's Cortez Nikes, rag and bone denim, a Loewe handbag, All Saints leather jacket. I think this is an equipment top or a Vince top, and then some Saint Laurent glasses. So that's probably one of the most favorite outfits that I've ever worn. Can you do more finance credit card videos? So yes, actually those type of videos don't do really well on my channel. I thought about making a second channel about talking about fashion, handbags, style, and all that nice stuff, beauty, fragrance, and more of the lifestyle type of stuff, and then making another channel where I talk about mortgages, where I talk about credit cards, where I talk about saving money. And I don't know, would you guys be interested in that? Because I can definitely see, you know, people watching only some of those financy type videos and other people only watching the more of the fashion videos. So I feel like it'd be a really great thing to kind of make them a little bit more separate. So I would love to hear your opinions down below. And I know a lot of YouTubers like Patricia Bright, she has a YouTube channel, she does beauty, and then she does another one called, like, I think the Break platform, where she does more of her finance and her savings and her investing type videos. So I think that'd be really fun, and it'd be nice to kind of mix it up. So if you're interested in that, definitely let me know down below. I got asked is, what are your top 5 favorite affordable luxe designer brands? So affordable designer meaning that it's kind of contemporary or pre-designer. So first one is going to be Longchamp. I think Longchamp makes great bags, incredible value. You should get them on sale. I think Longchamp is so underrated. I think only people really talk about their Le Pliages bags, but their leather bags are awesome. So that's probably the first one. The second one is going to be Coach. I just think Coach makes great quality leather. Their stuff holds up. Iconic dog tags, customer service, everything. The next brand, Strathberry. Strathberry is a brand, their handbags are made in Spain, and they're all handmade. I own one, and Meghan Markle wore them, and they became really popular. Fourth one is Aspinall of London. I see a lot of YouTubers talk about that bags. I saw some of them when I was in London. Definitely do see myself maybe adding an Aspinall of London bag in my collection. So that's a nice price point where it's kind of reasonable. So that would be my number 4. And my number 5, Tory Burch. You know, I've been a Tory Burch fan for the longest. I love Tory Burch. I love all of her items. I can name all of her handbags, the different colors, all the different versions. All her shoes are ready to wear. So probably Tory Burch. So I think those would be kind of my top 5 favorite affordable designer brands. Question is, what is my favorite perfume or cologne to wear? So for perfume, all time Flower Bomb, and for men's, all time is my new fragrance that I got like a month and a half ago, where I took you guys to the CCO outlet, and it's probably my Tom Ford leather. I don't know if you pronounce it like that, but those are probably my top 2 favorite perfume and favorite cologne right now in my moment. But for sure, Flower Bomb has always been a staple in my collection. Someone asked, how do you keep that bad bee energy going? Thank you so much for that very, very nice question. So how do I keep that energy going? I'm assuming by like my YouTube channel. As far as my YouTube channel, it's, you know, yes, it's work, but I love what I do. You know what I mean? I'm not forcing myself. You know, there are some days where maybe I'm not in the mood to film, or there's some days where I just kind of want to lay and relax, or maybe focus on other things. And you know, there are days where I do that, but for the most part, I really like what I do. I take in pride of editing, filming, talking to you guys, discovering, you know, reading, you know, looking at everything throughout the industry, through a lot of these brands, and also finances. So it's stuff that I have passion for, and that I honestly do for free. So I think that's what you mean is my energy. I just really like my hobbies that's why I put effort, you know what I mean? I may not be the best at it, but I mean, like I said, every day is a new lesson. You can learn something every single day. So day by day, everything will be going great. This question is thoughts on sustainable brands like Everlane and Reformation. So Everlane, I did buy some items, a lot of the sizing. I wasn't too impressed, first impression from Everlane. And I ended up returning every single item that I got from Everlane. I just think the sizing and everything was off. That's my thoughts on Everlane. Would I revisit Everlane? Yeah, definitely, because there are some items that I do really like that I honestly should have purchased in the first versus the other items that I bought. Reformation, I do like Reformation. I do have some other items in my collection. It's a really great contemporary brand. A lot of their items hold up pretty well, and I do like Reformation a lot. So my thoughts on as far as sustainability brands like Reformation and Everlane, and I'll go ahead and throw in like Patagonia, because that's also a very sustainable brand. I really like it. I really like the idea, and that's also what I want to talk about on my channel. Things that you can wear a lot, buy classics, buy a lot of core, just because those are items that could take you from day to night. Those are things that can be tried and true. You can wear year after year, month after month after month after month. So I do really like the thought of sustainability, and I feel like even though I do buy a lot of stuff, but a lot of the stuff that I wear it very, very consistently, and I take pride. And so that's what I like to talk about on my channel too, is just quality versus quantity. I much rather have, you know, that one nice, you know, pair of shoes than to have 4 other shoes that I'm not in love with, that I may not like. So as far as sustainability brands, I do really like sustainability brands. I like the messaging. Some of them, when you really look into it, may not be as sustainable as you would think. I'm not talking about these 2 brands, but there's other brands. But I do like the thought of it, and that it's bringing more of a conversation. And I feel like right now, what we're going through right now, it's definitely talking a lot of sustainability brands, like, you know what I mean? Brands like Fashion Nova and a lot of these fast fashions, they're not moving the product as fast as they once were within the last, you know, 45 days and continuing on maybe to the next 120 days. So I think this would open a lot of people's eyes as they're at home and maybe doing some researches or watching some videos, or, you know, just looking at what they have in their wardrobe. You know, you don't really need a lot, or, you know, or you do need, you know, those great high quality items that, yes, you may have to pay for a premium, but you get a lot of wear out of. You know, I saw a YouTube video where someone's talking about a $6 t-shirt. Like, imagine the sustainability on that. They grow the cotton, they have to dye it, they have to market it, they have to pay the worker a very low wage, and that item ultimately ends up in the garbage or disposed of after maybe a couple of wears, versus if you get something maybe that's even like $15, that's a lot better. Or certain brands that or like $50 or $60. You know, some of them, you know, if you buy like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, obviously you're paying for the brand, but maybe if you get like a brand like Reformation or Patagonia, you're paying more for the quality. I can definitely see all the aspects through it, but I do think that a lot of people are opening up, and I think sustainability and like recycling and reusing items, like buying stuff secondhand, I think that people are going to be talking about. Like, look at the secondhand market on designer handbags. It's exploding, and it's going crazier day by day by day. So I think sustainability, I know I took the question out of context, like I took it, I think sustainability is really great, and I want to talk about sustainability on my channel. Have you shopped for luxury purses out of state? If so, are the price significantly cheap? No, I haven't went outside of state purposely to save money. Now, maybe if like for whatever reason I'm planning like a trip to the Mall of America and all the clothing are tax-free there, I may not buy what I need to buy here and maybe get those items shipped over there to, let's say if I'm gonna be shopping at Nordstrom, then I can get all those packages shipped to that store so I don't get charged taxes on them. I could see myself using them, but I haven't used it as much. But when you're buying, I think it only makes a big difference if it's over, like for me, the time and the energy, it has to be worth a couple $100s. Like if it's like 50, 60 or less than 100 to like go out of state or be making this big deal, because you have to waste time, energy, gas, resources. So it's kind of give or take. How do I feel about Burberry? I like Burberry. They definitely have changed their target demographic. You know, it used to be more of a traditional customer, and now I see it more of being more of a younger type brand. Been changing quite a bit. I do want to make a dedicated video on Burberry. I have my thoughts and my feelings about it. Do I like new Burberry? I do like some of their pieces. One thing I don't like about Burberry is that every like 4 or 5 or 6 years, they always kind of rebrand and rechange the logo, the brand, the tag on everything. And when I want to invest my hard-earned money on a, like, let's say, a $1,800 Burberry bag, I want to make sure I can have that bag and I can wear it like 5 or 10 years from now. And I think none of their bags have been classic enough, or like even they had the Burberry banner bag, which was really popular. And like imagine if I bought that bag in 2017 or 2018 before they rebranded, and like 2020, like if you have that bag, I think it's a beautiful bag, it's really great, but it does look like a bag from 2018 and older. It looks a little bit more dated, and like I said, what goes around comes around, so I would keep it in your closet until it comes back. But you know what I mean, like that would really suck if I would have bought that bag. The a current, it's not very, like, I don't know how to explain it, but very mixed feelings about Burberry. But at the end of the day, I do have their ready to wear. I have a bag, big amount of Burberry items, and so I do really like their items, but I wish that they had more of a brand identity, and hopefully their branding that they're doing now with Riccardo Tisci for Burberry is a little bit more permanent, and it stays for a little bit on the longer run. It doesn't make me feel like I have to constantly keep on purchasing or buying new Burberry items to kind of make sure it looks current. I want to make sure that what I buy, it looks timeless and classic for years and years and years upon to come. So give or take, but at the end of the day, I do like Burberry. Do I live in California? No, I do not. I live the DFW area in Texas. Why don't you talk about Victoria's Secret as much as you once did? So this is something that I was more of a Victoria's Secret person before. Like I want to say like 3 years ago, I was very into Victoria's Secret. So I did have, like, if you watch the beginning of my channel, I do have like some Victoria's Secret content, and I would post a lot more about it on my Instagram stories and talk about like the deals and stuff. The reason why I'm not into Victoria's Secret as much is just because I already have like a lot of their items. Clothes are a little bit too casual for me to be wearing on the daily. Like I do wear Victoria's Secret loungewear and leggings at the gym or around the house, but it's not something that I wear to, like, if I'm going grocery shopping. I don't really wear loungewear. Like I like to dress up, or if I'm going to work, or if I'm doing this or doing that, I always like to be a little bit more elevated, and I find that a lot of their clothes are a little bit too casual. Obviously it's more of a loungewear brand as far as their clothing, and I grew out of the pink stage where I'm not really into Victoria's Secret pink as much as I once was. And I don't know, I just kind of, I love Victoria's Secret, I always love it, but I feel like right now I'm just not into it as much. I did place an order from Victoria's Secret because I had a gift card. It should be probably coming today or tomorrow. I bought a sweatpant and a sweatshirt. Really into it as much, and I'm putting my passion, my energy into something else. Like I said, I will always love Victoria's Secret. I've met Victoria's Secret angels. I know every single thing about the fashion show. I love Victoria's Secret. Not as obsessed with it as I once was, but I still love and appreciate everything. So that's why I don't shop at Victoria's Secret or don't show it. I already have like 50 million leggings. I have 50 million perfumes, and you know, I have a lot of like their limited edition pieces, and they didn't do a fashion show last year, so I maybe feel like that something had to do with it as well. But it's the perfect sell website for luxury bags or shoes or stores in general. So for sell items in store, definitely Nordstrom Rack, Last Call, Saks Off 5th, Max. But honestly, there's like these outlets in San Marcos, Texas, and they have like literally everything. Like they have like a Gucci outlet, they have like a Vince outlet, they have a Ferragamo outlet, and that one you can get a lot of good deals. It is a little bit further out. I want to say it's like a 3-hour drive all over. I was gonna plan to do a video around this time, but since of, you know what, the shops are not opening, you'd be surprised on Poshmark and eBay and like all these kind of randomly like websites that are like based out of Europe, you can get a lot of great deals, like especially if it's under $800, because you don't have to pay taxes for it. You get like the euro price, and let's say if it's something's already on sale and you get a euro price, so it's already a lot less, because a lot of the designer items are a lot less than what they are here in the US, like Selfridges and stuff. Like you can get really great deals, but honestly you just really have to look for a specific item, and then you just kind of have to look through links and look at like websites and reputable. That's how I do it. If I want a specific, like let's say a Jacquemus handbag, I will look up the bag and I will look at all the retailers that carry it US and outside of the US, and maybe check eBay and Poshmark if you're good with like how to tell if stuff is real or not. And that's how you find great deals on current season. What luxury bag would you recommend to someone start off their collection with? So this is like that I got like in the beginning of the video. Like I said, there's like different materials, different thoughts. I will be making a video about that. Answer your question video on it real soon on my channel about my top 10 favorite starter bags. That would include nice materials and stuff that you can transition year after year after year, season after season after season, so stay tuned. And yeah, so the same person also asked the question is, have you been in a serious relationship? PS, with like the 2 hearts with the smiley face on it. I have been in a serious relationship, and thank you so much for liking my videos. I don't know, I'm kind of weird when it comes to like relationships and stuff. People treat me bad or indifferent. Like, I'm just very picky on who I let enter into my life, and I've had a lot of people have a problem with that, and that's fine. I'd rather know those intentions at the beginning than going throughout it. My little 2 thoughts on it. Question is, I like to see you shopping and visiting more high-end stores like Chanel and Hermes. I will be doing more in-person shopping. Like, I want to go to the boutique, all the boutiques in Highland Park, and film and show you a lot of the hot items. With Dallas designer boutiques, they're a lot more smaller and they're more homebody, so it's kind of hard to get filmed without like a bit too awkward. But next time I do go like dinner to like another city, I do want to make a lot more videos, because they have like 10, like they have so many Chanel shops, they have so many place designers. I will be showing that a lot more and showing you like my thoughts on like different brands and lines going shopping together. So yeah, you'll be seeing that on my channel once the shops start opening. As to see the week, yeah, I will be doing outfits of the week. I don't know if I want to do what I would typically wear if this wasn't going on, or more of a casual one. Definitely let me know if you would be interested in that. I don't know why I'm so cute. Thank you so much for that. I don't know how to respond to that. All I have to say is thank you so much, and that's really sweet of you to say that. But yeah, thank you so much, babe. Te quiero mucho. The next question is, where do you get your luxury shoes on sale? Like I said, if it's a current item that's still core, that's not Louis Vuitton or Hermes or Chanel, everything where they do sell through vendors, so like Gucci sells to Neiman Marcus, they sell to Saks Fifth Avenue, or they sell to Selfridges, they sell to different boutiques. So they have like a third party websites, or those stores is where I would get those items on sale. There's not a particular place for, like, if I do want, like, let's say the Balenciaga trainers on a website, I just look for the lowest price. Fetch and Matches and Louisa Via Roma I really do like, and pay attention a lot to the designer sales that start in the full price stores, and transfers or refurbished items that hit the discount stores like Last Call by Neiman Marcus or Saks Off Fifth. This is a two-parter. Are you gay? Yes, I am. You are so fine, with a period. Thank you. Would you be a sugar baby? No, I would not be a sugar baby. I have standards, and that's not something that I would ever want to promote on my channel. That's not something that I would ever want to talk about and uplift. I think there's so much of that in the world. There's things like drugs and alcohol and sending wrong messages out to people that are youth, or people a little bit, or your age, or a little bit older. Just not something that I would ever promote. I have respect for myself. I have dignity for myself. That doesn't mean that you don't have respect for yourself, or you don't love yourself. If you're a sugar baby, I just have standards, and I would just never do that for myself. And I want to work hard towards the things that I have, because at the end of the day, when I have something, regardless if it's a car, something mentally in my head, or, you know, a designer handbag, I want to say that I bought it for myself, and I did not have to do anything that I didn't want it to do to get these items. So no, I would never be a sugar baby. I can never honestly see myself being one. I can just work hard towards myself to get anything that I want in life. LGBTQ, and a lot of people promote that, like, oh my god, yes, be a sugar baby, get that money. Like, it's just not me, and like I said, that's not something that I ever want to promote on my channel. Send the right message in my core and my values. That's not something that I would ever want to represent ever. So that's my thought on that. Like, not trying to call you out or anything. That's a genuine question, and I really appreciate it, but that's my honest 2 cents on it. So I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this one, because this one is a quite controversial opinion. Someone asked, what is the hot bag of 2020? The hot bag of 2020 is a lot, but I would definitely say the Prada and the Louis Vuitton multi-pochettes are like some of the hottest bags that are out there. The bags that people have been wanting the most, that sell out, and that people pay a premium for, and the pre-loved by far by any other designer bag. So I will say that even though released fall last year, that they are the main bags of 2020. I would say they're the bags that people want the most. If I'm gay or bisexual, I already answered that. I am gay. What is your thoughts about people comparing you to Charles Gross? So you guys know Charles Gross is a YouTuber that used to do luxury and designer videos, that was also a Hispanic male. He's from New York. I did watch a lot of his videos very consistently when he would post like 2015, 2016, 2017, more of that related content. content, and then his content shifted and it's become a lot more different than what it used to be. Well, comparing me to him, I've only had very few people actually telling me or comparing me to him. I think we're two different people. We have two different aspects of designer goods and luxury. Like the way we view things are differently. Like a lot of his older videos, person to say, oh, can you make those videos back again? If he doesn't want to, or you know, maybe his mindset, you know, he grew out of that, then you know, that's fine. But I did watch a lot of his previous videos, and from time to time I will reference, and I think he's paved a way for a lot of these designer channels to start on YouTube. I think Charles Gross was the main one that definitely grew out of there to have over 100,000 subscribers, over 250,000 subscribers. He definitely paved a way for a lot of YouTubers that talk about designer and luxury or fashion items that are more contemporary and designer. He paved the way for that, so we'll say give him props for that, because it makes it easier for people like me or other YouTubers that have just, you know, maybe started their channel 2 or 3 years ago. It's paved the way because he's already done that, and that's like, he made that like a thing that people watch on YouTube. So I will say that question, which I will go ahead and which will be the last one, is where do you see yourself by today, ideally? So 5 years from now, where do you see myself 5 years from now? So for me, I love to live in the moment. I love to day by day and think about maybe next week, next month. I know some people say it's selfish to think about next year, next month, 5 years, 10 years. I'd like to have goals and I like to have bases. So 5 years from now, I see myself being a lot more financially stable than I am. I see myself investing a lot more than I am. I see myself having my first property. I see myself having a second property that I rent out. I see myself maybe being partnered. I maybe still see myself being single. Definitely see myself just evolving and continuing doing me, and to have my mindset and to continue be the great person that I like to believe that I am. Guys, these are going to be my Q&A. I don't know how this is going to come out. This is my first Q&A and it's a little bit all over the place. There were like a few questions that I did miss, but a lot of them were kind of repeats. Like Q&A probably when I hit 20,000 subscribers or when I hit 25. Right now I'm at 16. Definitely see another Q&A and your questions will be answered, or you can always DM me if you definitely have a question that you do want to ask me. Sometimes I won't probably reply the first time if I'm busy, if I don't see it, but just put like an exclamation mark like, hey Sergio, can you read this? It's going to be my Q&A, my first one. Hopefully you guys like this little car vlog. It's my first one, so we'll see how it will go. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, please give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and any comment video requests, definitely leave them down below. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys, thank you so much and take care.